Today, I'll be reviewing a new Netflix original film called Anon. Directed by Andrew Niccol, starring Clive, Owen, and Seyfried, Anon is a futuristic sci-fi crime thriller. In a modern world where advanced biosyn implants means everyone is subjected to a relentless visual stream of information they call the mind's eye, privacy and anonymity as we know them have vanished. With everyone's personal information on public display and each person's life recorded down to the millisecond, personal information is downloaded to a vast grid called the ether, a database which law enforcement can access and use to prosecute criminals. Clive Owen's character, Sal Freeland, is faced with a series of shocking murders which appear to be linked. The police find themselves unable to identify the killers. It soon becomes apparent that what the murders have in common signals a major breakdown in the system on which society has become to rely. As he delves into the case, Freeland encounters a woman who seems to have no identity, Amanda. Something he initially assumes is a minor glitch becomes the first clue that security of the mind's eye has been compromised, sending Freeland into a mission where he acts as bait to trap someone who effectively does not exist before they kill again. Ooh. Personally, I truly considered it to be a solid sci-fi thriller. Both Clive Owen and Seyfried give solid and believable performances. Now there are other few recognizable faces in the film, including Colm, Feore, and Pingue. And I must say the ensemble works. Like most sci-fi films, Anon asks a much larger question. In this case, it's all about privacy. What will we do in a world with little to no real privacy? In my opinion, to a degree, we are already living in such times. There are a few points in the film where I found myself rooting for the bad guy, and apart from an overall cool factor, the film didn't really change my life or perceptions in any real way. While the ending felt marginally rushed and a tad bit sloppy, albeit not overly predictable, I did feel oddly satisfied. There's certainly enough futuristic technology, plot twists, overarching questions about the plausible future state of privacy in society, and side boob to keep you entertained for the hour and 40-minute runtime. So here's my breakdown. Story, I give it a 3.5. Now while the future tech gone wrong storyline doesn't F with your head as much as an episode of Black Mirror, the movie is still entertaining nonetheless. Acting, 3. Believable for the film, somewhat forgettable. Writing, 3. Straightforward from start to finish, nothing overtly amazing. Cinematography, 3.5. I personally loved the darker tone, shot selection, camera angles, and visual effects. Brought the whole film together. Overall, I give the film a 3.5 and would recommend it. Certainly worth a watch. Random fact. Now while you might not know the name Andrew Niccol, you're probably more familiar with his work on Gattaca, In Time, and one of my all-time personal favorites, Lord of War.
Can you bring me the Gun of Rambo?
Part 1, 2, or 3?
I've only seen part 1.
Big fan, and he delivers with Anon. Well, that's all I have for this episode of the show. Did you see Anon? Love it? Hate it? Let me know in the comments below. And please be sure to hit that subscribe button, as assuming I have a job next week, I'll be bringing you at least one new video. The more people that subscribe, the more video I make, the more likely I keep my job. See you next time on Taj and Film Chill Reviews.
Last night when I was chasing her, that's where it starts. What I see changes, the stairs stretch. It's an optical illusion, which later disappears from my record. And it doesn't end there. At this moment, I'm seeing a train at the platform. A train that isn't there.
Placing a moving image in real time. Who can hack a human being? How do we stop this?
To find a hacker, we hire one.
What can I do for you?
Girl was a blank slate, no digital footprint.
She makes her living covering up secrets. She's a master editor who can erase the unwanted act in the record.
Most of all, she erases herself.
And now her clients are getting erased.
This level of anonymizing makes all crime possible.
Anonymity is the enemy.
Someone is killing my customers, trying to make it look like it's me.
She's playing you.
I'm not safe. Neither are you.
We can't believe our eyes. The system doesn't work.
All clear. Please proceed.
You can stay anonymous. Delete everything.
I'm keeping my son's memory alive. What's wrong with that?
You can't look back.